Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. So it's wonderful to see everyone on this morning. And so welcome to the morning prayer vigil. So we'd like to start off by greeting our Heavenly Parent and true parents. 천지인 참부모님께 경배 바로. And so now we'd like to recite Family Pledge number 2. So, 가정 멘세 2. 천일국 주인 우리 가정 참사랑 춘신하고 하나님 부모님과 참부모님을 모시어 천주의 대표적 가정이 되어 가정에 쓰는 효자, 국가에 쓰는 증신, 세계에 쓰는 성, 천주에 쓰는 선자의 가정의 도리를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. Number 2, our family, the owner of Cheon, pledges to represent and become central to heaven and earth by attending the Heavenly Parent and true parents. We pledge to perfect the dutiful family way of filial sons and daughters in our family, patriots in our nation, saints in the world, and divine sons and daughters in heaven and on earth, by centering on true love. Okay, and to start us off, can I ask Mrs. Roberts if you can offer the opening prayer this morning?
Good morning. Please join me in prayer. Dearest Heavenly Parents, thank you so much to give us a chance to come in front of you, Father. Today is our true Father 11th Holy Ascension anniversary. Father, we pray that we really understand and appreciate what we had gone through and bring us to realize you are our parents and we are your children, and understand our responsibility to bring all the children back to you, fathers. And so far, we really have been received tremendous grace and blessing from you, and we did not really give it back to you as much as you gave to us. Father, we repent. We feel sorry in front of you. Please guide each one of us. From now on, we do our best to help True Mother to advance the providence. Here we pray for your protection on True Mother's health and well-being. Please guide with each one of us. We offer this prayer in the name of Miss Roberts, Bible, the blessed family. Adieu.
Adieu. Thank you so much, Mrs. Roberts, for that really heartfelt, beautiful prayer. Thank you. And so now, just to get us started, so we're going to be doing some morning stretches. And so maybe some of you woke up. I know I woke up a little bit groggy. So just to get our blood flowing, we're going to be doing some morning exercises. So to start us off, let's first bring our hands together and then let's reach to the sky. And take a deep breath in and out. Okay. And then reach all the way to your toes. And then same thing, take a deep breath in. And then take a deep breath out. And then let's go to the right side. And take a deep breath in. And out. And then switch over to the left side. And take a deep breath in. And out. Okay. And let's do some arm circles. So you can rotate your arms forwards, starting. And then you can slowly increase the size of your circles. And then switch directions. You can start big and then slowly decrease the size of the circles. Okay, and then take your right arm across your body. Now let's stretch. I don't remember what the muscle that is. Your tricep? Anyways, stretch your arm. Remember to continue breathing evenly and regularly. And switch. Okay. And then let's do a light neck stretch. Again, if you push your neck too hard, then you might hurt your neck. So gently you can tilt your head to the right and then apply some pressure on the side of your head to get a good stretch in right here. Then other side. Then forwards. And then you can put your thumb or your pointer finger, I believe thumb is easier. Your thumb on your chin, and then slowly, gently press upwards. Okay. And then for the final 10 seconds, you can stretch whatever body part you want. You can, whatever you feel like you need. Get some twists in. Or you can stretch out your legs. And then, okay. And let's finish off with our wrist and, if you're coordinated enough, our ankle rotations. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard over Zoom, but wanted to stretch my back, it cracked like crazy. I hope you guys are all doing okay with your backs. Okay, and done. So, okay, so now that we're all awake and our blood is flowing, we're gonna be going into our breakouts. So this is actually one of the most special parts of having a daily morning Zoom calls. We get to see our brothers and sisters, greet them, and then share why we're grateful today. So with that, we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, welcome back, everyone. So, I hope you all had a wonderful breakout experience. And so, yeah, for myself, I shall say it later. Anyway, so to start off, actually, I'd like to invite up Misayo-san, Misayo-bin, to share her gratitude point this morning.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, actually, I was so tired this morning because I was late, but I really amazed I could get up. Really kind of ready for the morning devotion and morning prayer vigil going to start. So really, I was amazed myself. I can get up. Yeah. Yesterday, we are with my husband and myself watching a video from True Parent, True Father's soon 11th anniversary. Really watching that, I really felt great gratitude for True Father and True Parent. This accomplishment, great accomplishment, really, to stand true parent, really great accomplishment. Of course, we are as a blessed couple, their children, really be blessed couple, also really grateful to be. And also really this morning prayer vigil. I'm really grateful that we can learn the true mother and really learning mother's heart, and especially if we say the words that Hyojin and her heart, kind of a loving, longing the heavenly parent through her heart. So we have to be resembled to her. Really kind of really grateful. So far from that, really try to make an effort to be like a true mother. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Misayo-san. And next, I'd like to invite up Uncle Stephen Boyd, shares gratitude.
Thank you, Shogo. Good morning, everyone. So just so grateful that we have this opportunity every morning to come together and read Mother's memoir and to learn more deeply about Mother's heart. I'm grateful to Reverend Dunkley for this initiative and for teaching us to go slow, to savor each word, to pray about what we hear, what we learn, and deepen our relationship with our true mother. And as I was sharing with Shogo in the breakout, this week has been, I work at HJI, formerly UTS, and kind of helping with the enrollment and the admissions. And this week, classes started at HJI, so I'm really grateful that have been able to bring in a really healthy class. We probably have close to 40 new students that are enrolling for the first time, which is may not sound like a big number compared to larger schools, but that's a very good group for our graduate school. So we're really pleased and thankful. I'm particularly thankful because at the HAI, it's a team effort. Everybody's working really hard, really well together to do outreach to our unification community and to others. And particularly, I want to recognize Dr. Thomas Walsh and Dr. Thomas Ward for their efforts to really spearhead this kind of work always, continually. And in light of that, I want to thank Dr. Reverend Dunkley here in America for supporting HDI and Mother's Vision for the graduate school. Also Dr. Balcom in Europe, and also Dr. Jenkins here in the United States. So I see the question HJI. XJI is Hyojung International. Hyojung International Graduate School for Peace and Public Leadership. That's the new name that we have that was developed under True Mother's guidance to become a graduate school encompassing also peace studies. So anyway, that's my gratitude, Shogo. It's an honor to be able to work here and to support True Mother in this way. So classes began this week. Today is the last day to register. If there's anybody out there that's still interested, you know, I'm making my last minute appeal. So God bless everybody. Thank you for your support.
Dude, thank you. Yeah, actually, I don't know if someone that has the link, but if you could shoot that in the chat, you never know. The morning prayer vigil, we might have someone from we have people from other countries on this soon. So yeah, thank you so much. And I guess, yeah, I love the new name for UTS. So hopefully this year goes well. And I guess real quick for myself, gratitude point is, I guess, I was reflecting yesterday about like today is Father of Sungma anniversary, 11th anniversary. And I feel like thanks to Mother's like guidance and also Reverend Dunkley conveying Mother's guidance to us, then we can receive, I feel like I can receive Father much more fully than I ever could. And I feel more closer and I understand Father better and feel more grateful for Father actually. And so I feel like Mother's really opening the way and really like no one loves Father more than Mother does. And so I feel like she's really showing us how we can be able to really embrace and like attend Father well. And so, yeah, I'm just really grateful for kind of the new insight and inspiration that we've been receiving. So, yes. Okay, so without much further ado then, yeah, actually, we're going to be going into the Mother of Peace reading, but I really encourage finding a key phrase, even though our readings are short. If you notice, they're 3 paragraphs, and before it used to be much, much longer, our hundekes that we would read, but really to find just the essence of what Mother is sharing, right? Even just like one sentence that I want to embody and practice for today. So finding a keyword, a key phrase, either or. But I'd like to ask to Dr. Ward for the Mother of Peace reading. Oh, Dr. Ward, yeah.
Thank you, Shogo, and also thank you, Dean Boyd, for being such a faithful person. God bless you. When I was born, my father, Han Sung-un, had a dream-like vision. He saw bright sunlight beaming into a thick grove of pine trees. I'm sorry, excuse me. I am a member of the Han clan of Cheongju in North Chungcheon province, the clan's historical birthplace. Chungcheong means center of the heart that is clear and pure. And Cheongju means clear village. When the water in a river or the sea is clear, one can see the fish swimming all the way to the bottom. Living in the pure and clear environment of Cheongju, I could see the bright spirits of my pure and humble ancestors. The Chinese character for my family name, Han, has various meanings. It can mean one, symbolizing God. It also can mean big, as in large enough to embrace all created things in the universe, and full, meaning overflowing abundance. The founding father of the Han clan, Han Lan, was honored as a loyal patriot of the Kingdom of Goryeo. The King of Korea would recognize persons of civic virtue and reward them with land and a perennial stipend. The court recorded their names in a book of honor, and there is an entry for Han Lan. Han Lan's story is this. He built a bureau for agriculture administration in a district of Cheongju called Bongso-dong and turned a large expanse of land into productive farmland. When a war between Korean rulers broke out, Wan Gon, a nobleman and military general, passed through Cheongju on his way to do battle with Gyeongwon. The king of Hubekje, Hanlan, greeted Wongon, fed his army of 100,000 soldiers, and joined him on the battlefield. Once Wongon became king, he declared Hanlan a loyal patriot. Hanlan's reputation as a founding contributor to the kingdom has endured through the ages. There's so much that could be shared in this passage, but as Shogo recommended, we want to turn our attention to one part of it in particular. So I'd like to share my screen, and that's what and what I'd like to speak about. And Pastor Naokimi, don't worry, I won't be doing this every day. I'm just doing it today because of the nature of what we're covering today. The Chinese character for my family name, Han, has various meanings. It can mean one, symbolizing God. It can also mean big, as in large enough to embrace all created things in the universe, and full, meaning overflowing abundance. But the one thing that Mother doesn't say here is the true mother's last name is also the character Han in Hanguk, Korea. True father's last name, Moon, stands for characters, letters, writing, culture, literature. And the word Moonhua stands for culture and civilization. And culture and civilization, as we know, is the foundation for a nation. So if we look at Father's life, whose life we celebrate today, we know that all of Father's life was really dedicated, father and mother together, to building this foundation and the things that surround us every day, the centrality of true parents in our lives, the blessing that we are honored to be able to receive from our true parents as couples, the vow that we offer every morning as we start this service together, the family pledge, the holy songs that we sing, heavenly tribal messiahship, which Mother has elevated now to Chunbo, Chunilguk registration. All of these foundations were established in the course of Father's time on earth, and true parents together during that period of time worked to establish the foundations. But ultimately, we need to have a nation. And this nation, Hanguk, with even with Mother's own name as a part of that nation, is what we're working on now to somehow bring about the unification of Korea. If we look at family pledge number 4, it reads as follows. Our family, the owner of Chunilguk, pledges to build the universal family encompassing heaven and earth, which is the Heavenly Parent's ideal of creation, and perfect the world of freedom, peace, unity, and happiness by centering on true love. We hear the word freedom every day. We hear the word peace every day. We hear unity, happiness. But in reality, centering on true love, centering upon true parents' family, and ultimately centering upon a heavenly nation, freedom, peace, unity, and happiness can finally be with us forever. They can finally be eternal. If you think, for example, of Dr. Martin Luther King, when he gave his famous speech in Washington, D.C., and we just commemorated that a few days ago, back in August of 1963, he spoke. At that time, he said, free at last, thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Was he talking about freedom to vote? Was he talking about freedom of assembly? You know, was he speaking about freedom of speech? No. He was speaking of something much different than that, something explosive inside of all human beings. You know, the night before Dr. Martin Luther King died, he spoke and he shared that he said he'd been to the top of the mountain, and he said that he'd had a chance to look into the promised land. And he said, I don't know if I'll get there with you, but I do know that as a people, we will get there. What was that promised land that he saw, that he looked over and viewed? It was Chunilguk. It was what we need to be able to establish in this time in which we're living. A big day of celebration in Korea, we know, is the 60th birthday. The 60th birthday marks like the completion of 5 times of the 12 zodiac signs. And there was a lot of expectation for the celebration of Father's 60th birthday. But if you go back and you look at that speech, what does Father talk about? He talks about that God doesn't have a nation. He talks about the pain that God has no nation, that we need to have a nation. So this is the task that falls upon True Mother, and that all of us are called to do, is finally to take this ultimate step, which is to build a nation. And I'm not talking about anything political. I'm really talking about what True Mother has asked us to do, and that is to fulfill our responsibilities as Chunbo couples. And somewhere in the midst of all those Chunbo couples, there's going to be a St. Paul. There's going to be a figure that can actually emerge and help us to do what we need to do to realize the kingdom of God. We need to find those people that can be able to support our True Mother at a remarkable level, people that have a deep connection into the world as it is today, and at the same time can have the heart to recognize and understand the importance of all the work that our true parents have done to be able to finally vindicate true parents, to be able to create really that nation that God longs for, to finally have true freedom, true peace, true happiness, and true unity. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ward. I'm just blown away by how much depth and also like just so many different topics of like breadth of what you can share. So thank you so much for sharing your wisdom, your insight with us. And so with that, we'll have our own chance to share. I think each person has a unique reflection that you can share with someone else. Even one thing that you share can inspire someone. So we'll be going into our breakouts to share our reflections with each other. So see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, welcome back, everyone. So, yeah, actually, I had a breakout with Uncle Steven again, but luckily he already shared. But also, we have our Shim 1 testimonies for this cycle of 8 days. So don't worry, Uncle Steven, you won't have to share again. I'm sure you want to. But yeah, so today we have a special treat, sharing their testimony from the Shim 1 workshop. And so he's currently the director of CARP New Jersey and also my boss. But I'd like to invite up Kuya Jake Lavinia to share his testimony. So please unmute and share.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, we're here at Pennsylvania. Yeah. So we're having kickoff workshop. Okay, my reflection about Rebirth workshop. Actually, I attended the Rebirth workshop twice, and it gives me different feeling. The first workshop is very intense. It's like I think I never participated in a workshop as intense as the first Rebirth workshop. And yeah, like to sum up, like what I felt, I think like first is like my understanding about true parents, who true parents really are, who true father as the second coming of Jesus, and also who is a mother as a only begotten daughter. So I think like that's one of the most important point I feel that I gained in this workshop. And at the same time, like the power of Changshimon. And then last one is like understanding the era of Chanaguk. So for the part of understanding true parents, like since I was 15, I got witness, and now I'm 31. So 16 years, I never stopped doing mission. And I thought, I really understand completely who your parents are until I came to this point, of participating in the Rebirth workshop. And I honestly, when I reflect on myself, I realized that I couldn't be able to really live my life without shadow, because there are so many questions still that I couldn't address. Like while doing mission, I encountered a lot of questions about true parents that I couldn't answer. I wish I could explain it here, but I think it's better for you to hear it like personally. But like during the workshop, the first workshop, like my team leader is Pastor Naokimi. And I was like emotionally and mentally exhausted, like to the point that I didn't have much tears to cry, because I really wanted to understand the content. But the thing is, like, the content that being shared during the Rebirth workshop needs like really a prayer, because like I think it's not about the theological or intellectual concept that makes you feel that you really understand the content. It's something that is like unexplained, the artistic relationship and understanding towards true parents. And I like, because like I feel like I was having a hard time to digest all the content on the first, second, and third day, because like I wanted to conclude right away and find the answer right away whenever we stop, because the style of the workshop is they divided it in different parts, and whenever like in every part, like Reverend Dunkley ended it with a really strong question about like about my understanding about true parents. And yeah, it was so difficult for me, because I was trying to answer it without listening to the next topic. And yeah, I was very grateful participating the workshop, because yeah, I serve true parents like for since I came to know true parents, and even when father passed away, like I decided to join the mission because for true father, but I feel like I didn't understand true mother a lot. I misunderstood her, what's like it's in her heart, and like 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 why mother is saying time to time that she is the only begotten daughter. I feel really repentful because I think like no one understood her. That's why she has to say it by herself. And I could even in the letter that father wrote to father, like after listening the rebirth workshop, I read it like my understanding was completely different. Like, oh, what's in her heart of true mother saying all of these things. I could really felt them because of the content of the workshop. But I'm just so grateful because at least right now I have an opportunity now to serve mother with a clearer understanding. I think in the end of the workshop, like I can share my how I can be able to really digest the content. On the last day, actually, I was like praying at the Chongqing one, and I was just like praying to God desperately because I really wanted to understand. It just like I didn't have that level of understanding to digest it. So, but I was very stubborn to do that because I was in a life in that situation. I could really feel now like the experience of giving birth like can be alive in that situation. I was in that like I doubted true parents. I came to the part of the workshop that maybe I made a wrong belief about true parents. It's because like I think there's a lot of concept that really blocked me to really digest the content. But on the last day of the rebirth workshop, when I was praying to God, like God, what should I do? I wanted to understand. I wanted to digest. And then God was telling me like, you have to surrender to me, my son. And I said like, I've been surrendering. What are you talking about? I've been surrendering my life. Look at me right now. I mean, even still here. And then God was trying to tell me the way you're surrendering is wrong because you want to understand first before you want to believe. But I want you to surrender first so that you can understand. And I think that was very, very helpful to me because when I reflect, yeah, that's really true. Because my faith was shaken because I couldn't understand it. And I wanted to understand it so that I can believe, but God was telling me that's the wrong way. You cannot understand it unless you believe first. And that's very, very powerful. And yeah, the impact for me now, I have more clarity with my faith. I'm very confident right now. And I have more understanding what Chunil Group really is. So I do believe like if we really participate in the Rebirth Workshop, this coming workshop, then we can be more productive. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kuya Jake. Yeah, really, I think people can really relate with the challenge of digesting, but also the beautiful heart to want to understand, to seek to understand mother's heart. So thank you so much for sharing your testimony with us. And so, yeah, if you're interested in really connecting to this Chonshimwon Rebirth Workshop in the Northeast, we have our Chonshimwon Rebirth Workshop coming up next week. And so today is day number 14 of the condition that we've been holding. And so, yeah, please, if you're attending, then please really prepare your hearts well to receive such really precious words from Mother. And yeah, also, well, as mentioned earlier, today is the 11th anniversary of Father's Ascension, but at Clifton Church, we're going to be hosting a large Sunday service with like different games for children, like a culture festival, really kind of bringing everyone together for honoring Father's legacy and really, really connecting our hearts to Father. And so, yeah, if you're available, then please join us this Sunday at the New Jersey Clifton Family Church. And then Yeah. So with that also, please don't forget to invite someone. If there's like a friend that you really feel could really benefit from either praying at the Cheon one or really through receiving Mother's words in the morning, please invite them. There's always recordings available on the New Jersey Family Church's YouTube account. The Godable readings, of course, you can always get godable.org. And if you would like, there's always the donation page. These donations really help us keep the morning prayer vigils going. And so even a small offering of, if you felt inspired or touched by today's message, then feel free to give a small donation there. And finally, I'd like to invite up Pastor Atsushi Tokino from the Cheon in New Jersey to offer the closing prayer.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Thank you, Jake, sharing your experience in the Cheon Divorce Workshop. Very heartfelt testimony. And I'm here at the New Jersey Cheon room. We miss you guys. You know, the very noisy. Then suddenly I feel the children left the home. There's no noise in the Cheon room. So I miss you guys a lot. Please come back as soon as possible. Anyway, please enjoy the kickoff meeting for the witnessing. Thank you very much. Today, as you know, Friday, every Friday, we are connecting to the International Prayer Vigil from 9 a.m. Everybody, we are welcome to the New Jersey Cheon, and we are connecting to the International Korea and Japan. Now Africa, we are connecting to the international. And we have two special events today. One for the Reverend Onishi, his 60 years anniversary in the morning, I believe. And also afternoon, Mrs. Hideko Ruiz Wonjon ceremony from 1 o'clock. So if you have a time, please come to the, please check the news, then please participate the program. Okay, so, and one last thing is that right now, the Chombo, new Chombo families, the process to preparing to enter into the Chombo induction ceremony. And from New Jersey, 15 family is preparing to entering the Chombo induction ceremony on October. So I can share more detail when I have time, but they are all become new Chombo couple in this year. Congratulations. So brothers and sisters, so please join me prayer from Cheon. God, Heavenly Parent, and true parents, today, 11th years anniversary for true Father, Holy Ascension. We all miss you, true Father. You changed my life. You touched my life, and you are the one connecting, create a bridge between Heavenly Parent and me. Without you, I won't be here, America. And without you, I couldn't find what's the value of the life, value of the myself. And I am the Son of God. True Mother, true parents, thank you very much. You consistently love us, never give up, and continue to trust us and give us the opportunity. Even we fail 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, but you can give us the opportunity. It's okay. You have a next time. Such a message we always hear from true parents. But how much we care of the true parent, how much we really want to fulfill our parents' desire. That's why how much the true father's last word, heavenly tribal Messiah, and the true mother always talk about the Chombo family. Either really release their heart, because Chombo family truly Cheon family, and want to create heavenly nation. True father, true mother, we love you so much, and I can't forget your dream. Your dream is my dream. That's why I always pray to the parent, to the mother. We will stand for you, especially mother. How much your difficult situation, but still you are as a mother standing for us. That's why we can't forget to the mother how much we appreciate. Mother, you are there, and you continue to carry on the mission as a Messiah, mission as a parent, and you continue to protect us and guide us. Thank you very much to the parents. I pray before this, my name, Atsushi Takino, Namiko Takino, Blessed Central Family, Achiu.
True. Thank you, Pastor Takino. Brothers and sisters, please unmute and we'll start our Chonshimon unison prayer, our resonance prayer starting now.
Beloved Heavenly Parent.
Heavenly Parents, good morning.
Thank you, Heavenly Parents,
Thank you
for
so much
connection
for
this
your
morning
love,
and
your
with
guidance,
brewing couple and
Father,
also
for giving
one
us
who
this opportunity to really be part of the mind.
very quickly
We're
about
so grateful that you connected our life to your life. We know that you have a sufficient reason to spare, but are your children, Father, that have chosen our hearts, our minds,
Thank you.
that you called us,
Father, you called us out of the death cell that we were living in, Father.
you are
We pray, Father, that your heart, your mind, your spirit, Father. Pray to really
our two
bring
fathers
gratitude
raised
to
today, but
mothers, their
left
fathers,
us
to
To be able to really
really
dwell
into this extra world
join
and have
with
you
Father, for
extra world to connect
your
us
family,
so that
your
others
children,
can
grandchildren,
understand
Father.
world and
They can be
we want to really
protected and their
that
well-being,
that
Father.
can have
fiery, passionate, incredibly
our
Continue with this
but
movement,
that you poured out. That's the legacy that we want.
Father.
can be really
Father, we pray for your guidance
Father,
and
we
your
haven't
parents
forgotten your
to
will.
impart everything to you in
Holy
accordance with
Parent,
your
please
will,
help us to
Father.
continuously
So grateful
help others
to pray for our
the
children,
all
Father, your church, and in
don't
Maharaji,
but also,
Leon,
Father, we,
California.
we see you.
You know,
don't pay
Father,
attention to
what's going to
our
happen,
leadership.
Father.
That
We pray, Father, for your
desire
Sorry
protection.
that we weren't able to
that
support you.
we can see the church
Save us,
We're sorry that you had
so
to stand with so much
connected to you. Thank you
to
so
rap
much
about
for your love,
to rap about your own
unconditional love, Father. The assistance
how much guilt, how much pain you must have felt
members,
when Mother Sharon,
our
countless
family
the way on
members,
Father's heart.
where they are, Father, that you can take
The mother's heart is their basic completely digested. Father,
Father in
pour out the mother love.
all the after, so we can really
Really,
we
at
can
the end of the day, that
our
they
own
love Father more than
as your African. Thank you
look at
very much. We love you. Pray that
He's doing this for her own
Holy
heart.
Spirit
We
will
It's Father really clear up and liberating. As we walk again, struggling to receive information others to read through, to receive to humble them I may not know. We don't know what's I don't know everything. I let go of my mind. I lifted the mother in my brother. I Father. I do. Father, what is happening? What is your guidance? What is in my heart right now? Why do we listen when why do we listen to something that's higher? What is that the case? Throughout the entire history, so many times that we have fallen short, we have made over and over. How so arrogant to say that I know what's best. Prayer, I ask that you can help us.
Achoo. 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 Yeah, thank you, brothers and sisters. That'll conclude our morning prayer vigil. And so let's really, today's Father's somewhat ascension ceremony or anniversary, but if we're sitting around all day crying and feeling sorry and feeling sad, then Father would say, what are you doing? Get off your butt and move, do something. And so really want to honor Father's spirit properly with a joyful and excited heart. And really, Father loved Mother so much as well. So really determine today, I'm going to love Mother more than anyone else. What would put a smile on Father's face today? And really, let's live clear and bright, beautiful lives. So thank you, everyone. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you, Shogo. Beautifully said. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Andrea. Great day.
Thank you,
Morning.
Good night and have some exercise already.
All right. Take care. God bless.
Caroline.
Have a great day, everyone.
everyone.
Take care.
Dr. Ward.
God bless everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Ward.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Togo.
Thank you so much. Have
Thank
a
you.
great day, Dr. Bibi and Mrs. Bibi.
Thank you, Mr. Aquino. Thank you,
Good morning.
Have a beautiful day.
You have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Anne Marie, have a wonderful day.